Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here for the second stream of tonight. And as you can see, here we are. Need for Speed Rivals. Oh man. I have partially been looking forward to this one, and partially been dreading it. On the one hand, this is the only other Need for Speed besides Hot Pursuit that I played before I started making content. On the other hand, this game is flawed, to say the least. I would still say it's a good game, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite Need for Speed. That's still Hot Pursuit. But on my way to conquer every modern NFS game, this is the next one we had to go into. Without further ado, let's start things off with probably the most badass intro cinematic that I've ever seen in a Need for Speed game.
We are unbound, free, unshackled. We push the limits in the most powerful cars. Cars we don't pay for. We go where we want, when we want, as fast as we want. You may call us thugs, but deep down, you know you need us.
LFA.
We are the law. You can't catch devils with angels.
I am not you. I am the life you're too scared to live. You are asleep. I am awake. I am the reality show. The catalyst. The 15 minutes you'll never have. You want to know why I do this? I want to know why you don't.
We are the enemy of freedom.
I will run.
We are the shadow you can't
I will
shake.
never stop.
We will hunt you.
You will never catch me.
You will not stop.
You will make me
We are
famous.
everywhere.
You will fail.
We will break.
You are my
You
challenge.
are our enemy. You are our target.
You are my rival.
Man, is that impactful or what? Oh boy, the first time I saw that, it hit me like a truck. Seeing it for the first time again, seeing it again, it still hit as hard as it did back then.
Welcome to Need for Speed Rivals. Before we let you loose in Redview County, we'll need to take you through the basics. Select cop or racer to begin your training.
Should I go? You know what? You know me. I'm gonna follow my lore and start off as a cop.
Welcome to the Redview County Police Department. This is one of many RCPD mobile command posts spread throughout the county. It's also where you'll start your training. This is your assignment for today. When you have completed your training, you will be able to choose from a constantly changing set of assignments that add different pursuit vehicles to your command post.
Alright then. Now this is typically how progression in this game goes. You're given a list of assignments, essentially a checklist, that you have to rack off in order to progress on to the next tier. As you can see, for our first assignment, we have to complete a rapid response, worst game mode ever, start a pursuit with a racer, bust a racer, and earn 5,000 speed points in a single session. And all that to unlock all versions of the Dodge Charger SRT8. Now, in the background there is our first car, which personally I think is better than the SRT8. But we can do compare and contrast
Inside
later.
your command post, you can choose your car, pursuit tech, and personalize your license plate. Choose your unit, and let's go out on patrol.
All right then. Well, first things
Personalize
first.
your license plate to send a message to your rivals.
Well, first things first. Wait, can I actually fit it? All of it? No. I'll just keep it as eX0dus. And our license plate. Oh, you know I gotta go with the Vehicular County one. I'll quick view all the other options, but oh, the Enforcer looks nice. Very even. Oh, there's two Vehicular County ones. Honestly, this one looks better, in my opinion. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. No place like home.
As a member of the RCPD, you can spend speed points on new pursuit tech and upgrades.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet, yep, this all costs speed points to unlock, and we don't have access to any of it yet. And our car select is locked until I'm guessing we finish that first list. Until we complete that first speed list. Also, does this music sound familiar? It should. This was my original, what was it? Be right back, starting soon and ending soon music.
This is your RCPD map of Redview County. Here you'll be able to see other cops, track racers, and see the events that are open. It is also where you choose the start location for your patrol. When you've completed your training, you'll be able to deploy to any command post.
All right, then. Looks like we're first forced to start here. So stream on my end, on my second screen. It's looking a little bit laggy, but it's starting to catch up now.
You're ready for your first patrol.
All right.
Displayed on the right is your assignment for today.
All
Complete
right.
the objectives in the assignment to complete your training.
All
You
right.
can set a route to any destination by pulling up the map or using eX0dus in the top left of your screen.
Well, first things first. Audio settings. Sorry, but this has to be muted. Otherwise, every stream is going to get hit with a content ID notice. Although, if I remember correctly, the racer, when you unlock cars as a racer, they also play the music. I just hope it's not long enough that it does end up getting content ID'd. But we'll just have to wait and see.
To start any event, pull up to the start location and press the button. Your goal in a rapid response is to drive the RCPD route as quickly and cleanly as possible.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in this game, it's debatably worse than it is in Hot Pursuit, but we'll have to get it over. We'll just get it over with now. Now, if this game looks a little bit slow, that's because the game is capped at 30 FPS. If I use mods or anything to increase the frame rate, it's just gonna end up speeding up the game by double, which for some it might be fine, but for me, sorry, nah. Good to know that the controls are still the same from Hot Pursuit, but I still have the controls from Grid locked in my mind. Yeah, you see, with these rapid responses, you start off with a 0.5 with half a second a time penalty. Then each time afterwards, it racks up.
Racers can cross your path at any time in Redview County. To start a pursuit, press the button to turn on your lights, and the pursuit begins. If you hit a racer, or they hit you, the chase will also start.
Boy. There's one already right in my sight. They're giving everything to me
chase them
on a
down
silver
and hit
platter.
them with your vehicle until they crash out. Or use pursuit tech to bring them down once it becomes available.
Yeah, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit.
When you bust a street racer, you will take their speed points. The higher the heat level of the racer, the more speed points you will earn. You can use these speed points to acquire and upgrade new pursuit tech back at the command post. Congratulations, you completed your assignment. Time to head back to the command post. You can use the map or eX0dus in the top left of the screen. to set a route directly to the nearest command post, repair shop, any event, or other players.
Alright, well... heading to the nearest command post first. Although it seems to be quite far away. The controls here are a little less fluid than they are in Hot Pursuit, but they still feel relatively similar. It's like a nice middle ground between Most Wanted and Hot Pursuit. And I guess the run as well.
I'm beginning my patrol run along Sunset Tunnel.
This ain't really much of a patrol. I'm getting used to making cleaner and cleaner drifts. I don't know if that's just... I don't know if I'm just getting... Yeah, I am just getting better with it. Although, that certainly doesn't help. Into the command post we go, and our first set of vehicles will be unlocked.
You completed your training. Welcome to the RCPD. Now switch to a racer to know your rival.
Yeah, this is exactly what I went through when I was originally, you know, inducted into my local police department. In lore. That doesn't mean real life, okay? I was never a police officer in real life. That's just in lore, okay? Okay.
It's important to know how your rivals are thinking. Play the racer training now.
I don't remember this part. I thought it would just let me play as a cop all the way through, but now it's time to get a look at this battlefield through the racer's perspective.
This is your hideout. They can be found all across Redview County, and they're the only place you'll be safe from the cops. Here you'll be able to access everything you need to take the fight to your rivals. This is your speed list, the core of your rivalry. Here you will be able to choose from a constantly changing set of objectives that suit your driving style. You're only just getting started, so for now choice is limited. Once you complete your training, you'll be able to choose from multiple speed lists and shape your own destiny.
Oh, excuse me. So kind of similar to what we went through on the cop side, except, you know, we don't have to deal with the most cancerous mode in the game.
Your hideout is your garage and tuning shop all in one. You can choose your car, pursuit tech, personalization options, and performance upgrades. Take a look around, and when you're ready, we'll hit the road. Once you start earning speed points, you can buy upgrades to improve your vehicle performance.
Yeah, so unlike the cop side, the racer side actually gets access to upgrades. Although in the grand scheme of things, that doesn't really matter because all the cop cars, you know, with them not requiring upgrades.
This is where you make your car your own. Personalize your vehicle in many different ways. Paints, rims, liveries, decals, wraps, and license plates. The choice is yours.
With the cops not requiring upgrades, it's more so that they're on par with racers who have upgrades. That might sound a little bit confusing, but you'll get it after you hear it a few times. Rockport. Doesn't look like there's one for... Yeah, there's not a single one here for Seacrest. Oh, well, I guess we'll go with the second closest. Rockport 2006. That doesn't look half bad either. Yeah, and No liveries available right now because I don't have any speed points. And again, no pursuit tech.
Once you start earning speed points, you can buy upgrades to improve your vehicle performance.
Yeah, no pursuit tech, no upgrades. So it's time to hit the
This is your
road.
map of Redview County. Here you'll be able to see other drivers, the events that are open, and also choose your start location. For now, we'll start just outside.
Hopefully there's not a cop waiting out there. Imagine if there was, bro. That'd be so salt grinding right there.
You're all set to free drive. On the right of your screen, you'll see the speed list you chose earlier. Complete the objectives in the speed list to complete your training. You can set a route to any destination by pulling up the map or using Easy Drive in the top left of your screen. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this thing.
To start a race, simply pull up at the start location and press the button. You can start an event at any time, even when you're being chased by the cops. Just make sure to drive slow enough to not blast by it. You can also start head-to-head races at any time by getting close to another driver and pressing the same button.
That's a good idea. That might be a good idea. It might be a good way to divert attention when you're in a pursuit. And of course, that's typically how races start. They get a head start by just spawning in from behind. Man, handling... I don't know if it's just me, but handling in this Cayman feels a lot slower than it was in the C63. Although, I guess to compensate for that, that nitrous is pretty damn powerful. It's just a matter of gaining it. Yeah, this is literally the exact same route as that rapid response thing.
Your first objective. Every objective earns you speed points and increases your multiplier at the top of the screen. It also raises your heat level. The higher your heat level, the harder the cops will try and chase you down.
Uh-oh, there's one right there.
The cops have found you. Time to get out of here. Cops will chase you down and try to bust you any way they can. If you get busted, you will lose your speed points and your multiplier.
Auto driver.
Cops drive fast and use the mini-map at the bottom left of your screen to avoid them and escape.
Be advised, officer is code 3 on a suspected racer. All nearby units move in and support.
And that turnaround time, though. Up. There he is. It didn't take long for him to catch up at all. Did I lose him? I think I might have lost him. Oh, that was close. Return of the near-miss king.
The escape bar at the bottom of the screen shows your progress. If the cop catches up to you during this time, the pursuit will resume.
He won't, though. He's completely lost me.
When you're free driving, you can race anyone in Redview County. Pull up behind them or wait for them to challenge you. Then press the button to start the race.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, so this game is basically like, it's like a mixture of Hot Pursuit and Most Wanted. Actually, no, scratch that. A mix of Hot Pursuit and both Most Wanteds. Because, you know, Most Wanted 2005 and 2012 They both have a similar structure of, you know, free driving, outrunning police, and trying to make your way up a speed list. That's kind of what you're doing here as a racer. But now you have access to pursuit tech of Hot Pursuit. And, you know, the pursuit race modes.
Completed your speed list. Time to head back to the hideout and bank your speed points. You can use the map or Easy Drive in the top left of the screen to set a route directly to the nearest hideout, repair shop, any event, or other players.
It does feel like there is a little bit of grip capability with this game. It's not just strictly brake to drift. You know, I'm just doing that with my control stick right now, and it's steering. The thing is, you have to be just driving in a straight line in order for that to happen. Almost, I feel like I'm drawing a lot of parallels, but it kind of feels like Grid. You know, minus the brake to drift formula. Actually, no. Grid does have brake to drift. It's just that I've barely used it. Wow, my heat level's up to heat level 4 already. Just from 2 races. 2 races and a police pursuit. And for those of you who don't know, this game doesn't cap out at heat level 5 like most Need for Speeds. This one caps out at heat level 10. And once we make it there, oh boy, you're gonna see just how ridiculous this game can get with its cop chases. It makes Most Wanted's cops look like... It makes Most Wanted's cops... how do I put this? It makes Most Wanted 05's cops look like Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012's cops. And 2012's cops looks
now you
like...
can jump into Redview County.
Ugh.
You've completed your training. Now pick a side.
I don't know where I was going with that, honestly. Well, again, I'm going to start off as a cop. Because that's where I started off in lore. It makes Most Wanted 05's cops look like Most Wanted 2012's cops, and 2012's cops looks like NFS Unbound's cops. Okay, yeah. Probably could have cut out all that stuff, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. Chapter 1, First Patrol.
There are only 2 types of people driving this fast. Cops and criminals.
Criminals.
People accuse us of using excessive force because we put people in the wall every now and then. But we aren't looking for a fair fight. We have to win every single time we turn our lights on, or the public loses faith that we can defend them. The bottom line is that fear commands respect. And if you endanger the ungrateful masses we protect, we will come at you with everything we've got. It starts here. Ready to roll.
All right, so now is when
It starts here.
the path starts to diverge. We have 3 different paths we could choose for our cop career: patrol, undercover, and enforcer. And in turn, that determines which version of the Aston Martin Vanquish we unlock.
Ready to roll. It starts now. Ready to roll.
Now, honestly, I would typically go enforcer with this. But I feel like, you know what? Yeah, let's go with the enforcer. Yeah, Rivals Classic. Also, glad to see you're back, Lydia. How was it during my little absence? Hope it was going all right. Now, anyways, one benefit of buying the game like now is that you get all the premium edition features. You see, we start off with the C63, but we have a lot more at our disposal because of the premium. Like, look at this. We got the Nissan GTR, Mercedes SLR, the XJ220, the CX75. We have a lot at our disposal. Heck, even some cars that you've never seen in a Need for Speed since, like the Miura Concept. And when was that released? Like 2006? You got the Sesto Elemento in like 3 different police versions. It's crazy. Like, the Sesto Elemento was already one of the best cars in Hot Pursuit. But in this game, it's gone from fragile but agile Speed Demon to just Speed Demon. It was good. I had good patience. Good to know, Lydia. But yeah, like, look at this. We have so much at our disposal. Yeah, the GTA Spano as well. I think this is the only game it showed up in, and then it also showed up in the movie. The last car I appeared in the NFS series. What do you mean by that? But yeah, we have a lot of options here. Oh, you mean GTA Spano wasn't in the series besides NFS Rivals? Yeah, that makes sense now. I think, yeah, they included it in this game because it showed up in the movie. And they did have a DLC in this game as a movie tie-in. Yeah, stupid audio corrector. Oh, how often I've been... Oh, excuse me. How often I've been a victim of autocorrect. And you know what? Since you brought it up, why not? Let's use it. Thing is, which variant should we go with? Regular, enforcer, or undercover? Also, while I'm waiting, I might as well get my music set up because I turned off the music in game because, you know, all the copyrighted soundtrack and everything. So, I'm gonna load up the good old Reloaded playlist. My music. I'm just gonna keep that off for now. You've seen that a million times by now. But yeah, I guess since we're going for the undercover version of the Vanquish, we'll use... Actually, no, we're going for the Enforcer, so I'll use the Enforcer variant. Just look at that. It's so badass looking right there. Also, I always wondered, what the heck does the barcode on the front of the car, if you scan that, what does that actually lead to? Actually, you know what? Since I have my phone here, might as well test my theories. See where it leads. Not even scanning. A QR code that scans, that doesn't even scan. Now I've seen everything. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is the complete edition right here. Not that term, though. Anyways, let's see. Where's the nearest interstate? Oh, we could literally just... Yeah, I remember this. This is so convenient. This is why I said it's a combination of, like, Most Wanted and Hot Pursuit, because you could literally start on anywhere on the map that has, like, a checkpoint. Oh, one other thing I forgot to do as well. Even though the online for this game is gonna get shut down soon, I want to make sure that... Yeah, that it's set to single player. Alright.
Welcome to All Drive, a unique new way to experience Need for Speed. All Drive allows you, your friends, and other drivers to race and chase together, seamlessly, as you play through your cop assignments or racer speed lists. To find out who is in your world, check the map, or look out for them on the road. Some will be cops, others will be racers. You can route to other players by setting a waypoint to them on the map, through Easy Drive, or by jumping straight to a nearby event from inside your garage. All driving near another player will increase your speed points for everything you do. The bigger the group, the more your speed points will be increased. All Drive also allows you to start events together, sharing any rewards and speed points you earn. Simply pull up to the event start together and look out for the All Drive message. You can also interact with your friends on the Need for Speed network. Download now to connect, compare, compete, and interact with your friends via Overwatch. Time to hit the road.
Well, honestly, that doesn't matter for me right now since I'm doing this in single player. And all that in its explanation is fine and all, but that also led to a big problem that I heard about this game, and that is, online, there were a lot of griefers and hackers, similar to GTA. So yeah, that's part of why I'm doing this in single player right now, even though the online for this game is going to get shut down within the next few months. Rivals was the last decent NFS game in my opinion. I would agree with that. Or at the very least, it's the last one that I've seen so far that has a decent story. Now, me being me, I've played this game before I streamed it. You know, I said at the beginning that this was one of two Need for Speeds that I played before I started streaming. Hot Pursuit and Rivals. So I know where this story goes, but from what I've seen, it's certainly one of the more tolerable stories, even if it's a little bit... even if it doesn't, like, give everything to you on every cutscene. You know, it's most of what you see on the cutscenes is just, like, news broadcasts.
To 1044 just got flashed by a speed camera. All units in
news broadcasts and narration, no actual characters or anything. It's certainly a unique perspective, and I personally, I like it for that. After this, though, I feel like, at least Unbound, I've seen, the story just went... right down the gutter.
Suspect racer, all patrol cars be on the lookout for the vehicle.
Dispatch, suspect 1044 just passed my position. This one's going down.
Yeah, I see him.
Attempting to halt racer.
You know what's also funny? Ferrari hasn't appeared in a Need for Speed game since, like, I think it was Hot Pursuit 2. The reason was because they didn't like seeing their cars being damaged or messed with. But in this game, this game in particular, it has the highest potential to damage your car. So, yeah, great logic there, Ferrari.
This racer is smashing into everything.
Officer reporting races are destroying public property.
I will say, though, the traffic in this game is about as unforgiving as it is in any other Need for Speed. And I despise it for that. There's the... Got him.
Racer has been engaged.
BMW M6? Yeah, that's an M6. They finally took my... Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, crash cams in this game are about as fragile as they are in most wanted 2012. Oh, great. Now they finally have pursuit tech.
Racer's pulling away. Still following code 3.
Oh, this part was heavily featured in the trailer. Right there.
Target 1044.
Well, we got a bronze on our interceptor mission. Now we gotta find our way to a repair shop. Wow, they don't actually show up on the menu. Well, that's kind of smart. Not really. I was being heavily sarcastic. Yeah, we barely see any decent Audis either. Yeah, I think they got cut out of Unbound and then added back as paid DLC, which that was pretty dumb. Okay, that one was on me that time. I wasn't paying attention to what was ahead of me. What did I trip on? Where did I get caught on there? Physics in this game sometimes. Why can't I turn my sirens off? Gamepad. Nitrous car horn. Classic NFS moment, yeah. Okay, it's my left bumper.
Suspect, he's going nowhere.
Confirmation on that arrest. Code 3 has been charged.
It looks like someone's beginning the chase.
I'm in pursuit of a high-speed vehicle on Grapevine Drive.
Oh! Invisible wall. Classic.
Vehicle damage critical.
Yeah, now I see it. That area in particular is also a very glitchy area. Like, you go into it at the wrong angle and it sends you out of the map. All right. That was very quick and very convenient. There's a command post right here. There we go. Okay, I can't actually seem to pause my music, so I'll just mute it for now. Because when you unlock cars in this game, boy, it certainly hits hard. Like, new pursuit tech and new car available. Man, when I make
the fight from within.
Man, when I eventually make like a VTuber introduction video, like maybe not introduction, like a trailer for myself, I want it to be like in a similar style to that. Because that's just badass right there. You can't argue with me on that.
Show them who owns the roads.
Can't wait to see it. Yeah, that's going to be quite a ways down the road, Trunks. Also, hey, welcome to stream. Weird. We didn't actually get a cutscene there. Maybe after we complete this chapter? I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyways. I feel like switching up the ride here once again. So let's see. What is a good looking option? F50 be looking. Kind of be liking the look of the F50. I saw you were streaming when I looked at Discord, so I had to join stream. Well, good to know. Good to know that my stream status on Discord is working. I think, yeah, I'll use another one-off in the series here. Like, you don't see these kinds of cars in the modern NFS games. That's how I normally see your streaming and join so fast or so late. Yeah, I feel like some of the times when I am streaming and you're not, and you don't appear, it might be when I'm actually invisible on Discord. But yeah, glad to know that you see that stuff, Trunks. Anyways, now that I actually have some speed points available, I'm always looking out. Thanks, buddy. Well, now that I have some speed points available, it's time I start buying some pursuit tech. And I think I'll keep just the EMP for now. One bad thing about this, though, is that I don't think pursuit tech is specific to the car that you buy it for. It doesn't transfer between every car in the game. which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see, where is... How can I zoom in? I want to start a hot pursuit. Okay, here we go. Also forgot to turn my music back on. Oh, and I'm in first person. Okay, it's not even... It's just on the front and the sides. Not a cockpit view, which... I guess I'm alright with. Anyways. Let's start this up.
Acknowledged. Attempt to capture all targets while race remains in motion.
No! Wow, even when they're AI, my teammates are dumb.
Watch it, this guy's all over the road.
All units, racers are using cars to smash public property. Available units respond.
Alright, how do I need to figure out how to use my pursuit tech in this game. It's been a hot minute. No traffic! Gamepad. Oh, okay. It's completely different to how it is in Hot Pursuit. Y and B, respectively. Primes. Alright, this one's right in front of me. I'm gonna nail him. One down, 2 to go.
We copy that. Locate and detain all remaining 1044s in your area.
No! Oh, bruh! There's some things in gaming that never change. Guess one of them is that AI traffic is gonna be a biatch. EMPs in this game, they keep a consistent lock until they hit. No, almost went off the map. That's one thing you can do in this game that you can in Hot Pursuit. Just gonna give this guy a nice heavy hit from behind. Yeah, you got that right, Trugs. It's never not been biatch.
Good work. Resume pursuit of remaining targets in your area.
Oh, how did that not take him out? Hey, this is my turf. That's where I spawned in. There we go. Got that goal.
Impressive work, officer.
See if I can find somewhere where I can actually reach 160 miles an hour. This car should be able to. somewhere up ahead, so I'm gonna pull over and... Whoa.
Just near to 1044. All nearby units move in and apprehend.
Big, beautiful jet just flew overhead. There we are. Right. Can I pause my music, please? It's not... It seems to not want to pause, so I'll just have to mute it for now. Damn, that is a lot of speed points we just racked up. Just from one pursuit. Although, honestly, that's probably only going to get us 2 pieces of pursuit tech, not even max level. Still better than nothing. Alright, another cutscene. Gloves come off.
After a video of a street racer was posted online, dozens of other racers have begun uploading copycat videos. It appears that what was once an anonymous underground sport is now become a sport of viral reality show, with racers embracing and even seeking out notoriety.
Perception is reality. Law and order only exists as long as the public believes it. Today, they believe it less than yesterday. They see racers defying the laws without consequence. And when the laws no longer have teeth, when they become polite suggestions, society breaks down. The public accuses us of intimidation. But the truth is that show of force is preferable to use of force. And when show of force isn't enough to maintain order, Sometimes you have to settle for the real thing.
Something has to be done.
An example of real force. They need to be taught a lesson.
Let's see.
Throw them. An example
2 hits with the
of
spike
real
strips.
force.
2 hits with spike strips. That'll be easy, but since we did 2 chapters on the cop side, I think it's time we switch it up a little bit. See things from the racer's perspective.
Every man has his limit, and the only way to find it is to go past it. Racing is about challenging the boundaries of your fear, your nerves, and your skill. It's about strapping yourself into a machine that's sole purpose is to convert gasoline into adrenaline. And once you've done it, you never crave anything else. It starts here.
Oh, he's got that right.
It starts now. Hammer down. It starts here.
Well, I think I'll start off with this one. Race. Yeah, Yeah, Trunks, I was suggested to do this by another streamer, but to have my bot have stream elements every so often post out a notice about channel points, just to remind people to, if they accumulate them, use them. Wow, I have a lot of speed points as a racer. Oh, and once again, wow. I have a lot of cars at my disposal. Well, actually, no. Nowhere near as many as the cops do, because, you know, the cops have different variants and all that. But still, I have quite the selection available. Another ad break. Well, since I started off with the Cayman, I feel like changing it up a bit and using the Mustang. Probably my favorite generation of Mustang right here. is a time travel. A time travel? What? A time trial. And I shall do it. Again, my music. Gotta unmute it. Oh wow, the sky just got a lot darker. Well, getting the first task done will be easy. Just completing the nitrous meter. Didn't even have to try for that. Oh, here we go. Time travel. Yeah, time travel is crazy. And also not possible. Well, actually, technically it is possible, but only in the forward direction. Ooh. Traveling back in time, on the other hand, nah, theory of relativity proves that that's not possible. At least not now, and not with our technology. Come on, come on. Oh, great, there's a cop right there.
Dispatch, I got a 10.1 at Driftwood Heights.
And he's also in a Mustang.
Officer reporting visual on a racer and is in pursuit.
Well, this time trial turned into a gauntlet. Yeah, Trunks, your 40 push-ups are gonna have to wait, because I was initially just planning on getting this time trial done, but now I also have to lose a GT500 that's right on my tail. And I have no pursuit tech on me. I'll wait then. Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Any unit ahead of me able to block this guy? We need backup.
10-4 will advise when backup is available.
Yeah, okay. That might have been a cheap way, but it was right there. Now I'll do your 40 push-ups. Allergies are making this. I was able to do them just fine last night, but now that my allergies are kicking in, boy, it's making even doing push-ups difficult. All right. Oh, I still have to use a repair shop. Okay, well, where's the nearest? I think I'll start here then. Alright, for mercy, I won't do any more push-ups this stream. Appreciated. That's appreciated, Trunks. Whatever your allergies down in the Disappointment Islands are, they can't nearly be as bad as ragweeds are up here. Like, for real, ragweed allergies... They are brutal. And there's no way to get rid of them until either A, well, they go away naturally, or they or winter comes in, it freezes everything, ragweeds included. Yes, nearest repair shop. You know, honestly, if this game wasn't limited to 30 FPS, it would still, you could show this to anyone and they'd still think, you could show this to a non-NFS fan and they'd still think that it came out like very recently. I do know the symptoms of ragweed and it is annoying, but I've seen worse. Hopefully worse doesn't happen to any of us. Only time may tell, X. Oh. And sometimes I be getting lost in this game. I keep saying this, but this is like the only other NFS game besides Hot Pursuit that I played before I became a streamer. But sometimes, especially at night, I still end up getting lost. Completely forgot again. Wow, as a racer, you unlock a whole lot more new stuff. New Dodge SRT8. Honestly, it looks alright. Probably not my favorite generation of Challenger. That would probably be the Hellcat and Demon. But it's still pretty cool looking.
First or nothing.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna keep grinding the race objectives. And this time I'm gonna switch it up to, okay, that's, I have a lot of speed points as a racer already, but still 30,000 for this thing. And like, look at its stats compared to the Viper. It's literally right next to. Yeah, Challenger is hot, but it's not Hellcat hot. Just my opinion, though. Let's see. You know what? Since I use the Super Trofeo on a Tier 2 as a cop, I think I will do it. I will do so again as a racer. And you know what? I'll also get an EMP for it. I just gotta find a race to do. And of course, my music. Keep forgetting. Honestly, this thing in yellow, it looks pretty hot. Of course, I prefer it in black with, you know, the cop livery and everything, but yellow looks pretty cool on this thing. Alright, that's one objective done. Okay, these races are already starting to play dirty. Alright, then two could play at that. Oh! They were paid to make me look bad. I wasn't paying attention there. Come on. Lock onto that R8. He was the one who was hitting me with shockwaves earlier. Oh, not this again. Thank you. I swear, every time in Hot Pursuit, when I get a lock on someone, they always manage to swerve out of the way just at the right moment for me for the lock to cancel. Also, hey, Bananas. Nice to have you join on the stream. Like this game's graphics? Yeah, honestly, the graphics for this game, they aged pretty well. Again, if you show anyone who hasn't played an NFS game, if you showed them this game, aside from it being limited to 30 FPS, they would think that it got released recently. You know, as recent as like Forza Horizon 5, at least. Just goes to show how well it's aged. That was one hell of a swerve. Oh, man. Double-walled traffic. You gotta love it. When traffic's on both sides of the roads. Where's the nearest? Gotta find the nearest hideout. Away. 3 miles away. Best thing on earth. Traffic. Yeah, totally, Trunks. You gotta love... I don't think I've told you the story before, but... You know, when there's so much traffic in the way that you end up getting stuck at the same light for 2 cycles. That is the best feeling. Yeah, and sometimes it's even happened to me. Oh no! Damage critical. I better hurry my ass up. Hurry up.
I shut this racer down. Standing down for pursuit code 3.
Officer report.
I'm gonna blame that one on the traffic. But yeah, one time I got stuck at a light for 2 cycles. And you know what the kicker was? There wasn't even a car behind me. The light just didn't trigger. They must have thought that, oh, there's only like 1 car here. He'll be able to wait it out. I was pretty pissed off at that. Not as pissed off as I was that, you know, I just got busted and lost all my pursuit tech. Well, all my pursuit bounty. Whatever, my speed points.
Working through the pack.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with this game. If you get busted, you lose everything. Well, at least everything that you gained from your time out on the road.
Working through the pack. Going toe to toe. Working through the pack.
Yeah, as a racer, you're gonna have a lot more tools available to you. Jammer, shockwave. Stun mine, huh? You know what? I like this. I think I like the shockwave, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm also, yeah, I'm gonna upgrade both of these to level 2. Probably gonna need it. Performance-wise, definitely gonna need a durability upgrade. You saw me get wrecked very, very quickly that time. So yeah, I'm going all the way. More durability. More durability, more time out on the road. That's how I see it. I'll start here. Yeah, in terms of like graphics and NS, for NFS, aside from, you know, the most recent games from 2015 onwards, I would say Rivals and Most Wanted have certainly had the best aging of their graphics. Like, again, if you showed someone who doesn't have any knowledge on Need for Speed, if you showed them this game and Most Wanted, they would probably think that it came out very recently. Just goes to show how, not just how well the graphics on NFS Rivals and Most Wanted aged, but just how since like 2012, 2013, 2015-ish, just how far we haven't really advanced in terms of graphics. Oh, great. I totally butchered that. I'm also about to butcher this, aren't I? Or maybe not. Thank goodness for that lock. Oh, we both hit a shockwave at the same time. Oh. Wow, I can see why the RCPD would want to arrest these guys. Like, look at this. These guys are dangerous. Practically doing their work for them as a racer.
All units search for code 3 suspect is being suspended. Return to duties. Over.
Oh no! Well, I went into the drink that time. That was a hella salty drink. I think it might have rubbed off on me. And this guy, this SLS right here, he's not even in the race, and yet he's still driving like he's in it. Oh. Yee. These racers have done more damage to me than the cops have. This guy drops another stun mine. Get him. Yeah, you guys should be thankful. I'm doing your job for you. Although, I'm willing to bet that's not how it's going to go now, is it? Is it?
Control, I'm in pursuit of an additional 1044. Assistance needed. I'm losing this guy. We need all units on non-critical detail to assist. Over.
Copy that. We'll put out a call for units to support. Over.
Alright, I gotta find a repair shop and quick.
Dispatch to all units in code 3.
Oh, perfect. One is right nearby. wasn't even the task I needed to do. We need to find a time trial. Thankfully, there's one 2 miles away. The RCPD has a lot of like mobile outposts. I wonder where their main police station is. Probably in the city. They probably have one in the city, one in the desert, one in the mountains. But yeah, I've never actually seen like a definitive police station. Right past it. Let's do this thing. I'll be able to gold this event. This car is fast enough. All these road closed signs, I'm just ignoring them. You know, like any sane person would. Oh, there's a perfect bridge that you can jump off from. Honestly, speaking of bridges and jumping from, while I was on vacation, or vacation as I've started calling it, ever since, you know, I came back from it, I was on a chairlift for like my second to last or last day down there, and I was stuck. It stopped. It stopped for like a good minute or so. And it stopped, like, when I stopped, I was, like, right on top of someone who was getting a fortune from them. And I yelled down at them and asked them, hey, does your fortune involve someone getting stuck at the top of a chairlift? And then someone else overheard it and said, oh, you need some help? Why don't you jump down? And I'm like, bruh, I'm good, I think. It'll start back up. Honestly, in hindsight, it probably would have been a better idea to photograph them or video them saying that to me, because you say that to the wrong person and they're gonna take it pretty bad. Honestly, that would have been pretty funny if I actually did record them. I would have said, bro, you know I'm recording this, right? I'm uploading your ass to Twitter or Instagram right after this. No one's gonna give you a job if they catch you saying that.
Dispatch, I've got another suspect in view. Pursuing multiple targets now.
Yeah, no, you're not busting me.
Position and make the arrest.
Code 3 suspect is attempting direct pursuit. Over.
Wow, I didn't
Dispatch, code 3 suspect.
didn't come anywhere close.
10-4, keep us advised.
Okay, the mission was only to complete a head-to-head, not win it.
Still in pursuit, code 3. Requesting
Oh, great. Now I have an event sword chasing me. Oh, shit. I'm at heat level 9 already. And I wasn't even out that long. No.
All units be advised. We have reacquired targets and are resuming pursuit.
Yeah, now I'm at heat level 10. No thanks. Too soon for that. Oh, but I did rack up. Wow. Over 200,000 in speed points from that one session. That is insane. I have gotten upwards of 1 million before, but never 200,000 within like the first hour or so of playing. Okay. There's the M3 GTS. Honestly, GTS or GTR? I'd personally go GTR.
Underground racers have traditionally maintained a low profile in Redview County, but since a video of a racer outrunning a cop went viral last night, dozens of other racers have begun posting their videos as well. The district attorney has been very vocal on the subject, stating that law enforcement agencies will be investigating all street racing videos.
This is just social media nowadays.
To the fullest extent of the law.
Just posting whatever you want to.
Syndrome is when victims begin to identify with their captors. When you begin to accept and even love the very people who oppress and abuse you. We are born free, resisting authority, daring to climb, to run, to defy the status quo. But then one day, we break. The reality show continues.
I think that's just meta commentary that he's trying to make there. Oh, and our next...
Bruise knuckle time. The reality...
Let's see.
Bruise knuckle time. Driving. Bruise knuckle time.
I think this is what I'll go with. But yeah. Yeah, definitely, I would definitely go with a GTR, Lydia. It's just too iconic. And not gonna lie, the GTS looks cool and all. But the E46, that particular body style of M3 just, it hits right for me. But yeah. This was a bit of a short one, but I think I'm going to end it here for tonight. Oh boy. Well, I think we got pretty much the basics of Rivals down, you know, getting our first taste of driving, getting our first taste of car combat, getting our first taste of getting busted. And also getting upwards of 200,000 speed points in one session. Yeah. I think one of my goals for this is to once again get 1 million in a single drive, but that'll come later. All right, guys. So since I'm going to be ending stream right now, I'm going to try to see if there's anybody I could raid right now. Let's see. Oh, wow. On my PC, it's not showing. It's just showing a black screen right now. Even though on my phone, it's showing up just fine. Okay, now it's showing up fine. All right, everyone. On Twitch end, I'm going to send y'all to a raid because I'm going to end stream right now. It was a fun stream. Short, but I had fun while I was at it. I will hopefully be streaming this again next week alongside several other games. As for the rest of the weekend, Saturday I'm going to be doing some more Race Driver Grid alongside, what was it? I knew I had something else planned for the day, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, I was going to do some Lethal Skies. Hopefully, one step closer to finishing that game. And then on Sunday, I'm hopefully going to be doing some Genshin Impact and, you know, starting up the Nod Cry chapter. So, yeah, hopefully y'all will be able to catch that. Till next time, cadets and citizens, take care. Best of luck in your future endeavors. And farewell. See you around, everyone. Have fun out there.